Hello? Hello? Could you guys listen? Could you guys hear me? So let's keep it interactive. You guys can also talk. Just mute when you are not talking, but let's make it very, very as interactive as possible. Today's session probably we will take around 45 minutes to 45 minutes to 1 hour, and then basically we will be all talking about how things work, what is ETL, what is an ETL tool, and why we need an ETL tool, and what is DI Studio, and if possible, let's go into little bit and see how a DI Studio looks. Do you have any expectations, or would you guys like to introduce yourself? Yeah, Nets and it.
Yes.
Yeah, do you have? Could you tell something about you and your expectation from this class, and just a line or two?
Yeah, I'm just finishing the SAS base,
Okay.
so I just want to know more about the SAS Studio part also, and I'm just more interested with doing with SAS Studio.
Yeah, good. So your name is Nets Annette?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Uh, can other guys also tell something about them, yourself?
Hi, I'm Milan. I have recently completed my master's from Northeastern University from Engineering Management, and I've also completed my certification in base SAS, so I'm just looking forward to learn many new things in DS Studio. So yeah.
And what I want to say is let's make it as interactive as possible. So when I talk and I ask you guys, because I don't see you, just reply me back, and then we if you are having any trouble, stop me, and then we go forward from there. Christine?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Christine.
I just finished my base and advanced SAS learning, and I hope to learn more about the DI Studio because a lot of positions require these skills.
Yeah, if you already, if you know base as and everything, this should not be a very difficult thing. Yes, sir, this is good. Akhilesh? Akhilesh?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing my master's in data analytics, and yeah, just like everyone else, I think data integration studio has a good has a lot of opportunities out there, so I just want to pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you introduce yourself? I'm sorry.
My name is Kiran. I work for an entertainment industry. Akhilesh, I like you way you said introduce myself, because I want this kind of interaction through whole the course. We will talk, and then we will talk, and then we will try to understand. It's more like a discussion on this whole topic rather than one side of lecture. I don't believe in one-sided lecture. Let's discuss. Okay. Let's start with Do you guys can see my screen now? All right, share. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys know anything about ETL? ETL is. Do you know anything about ETL? ETL is basically extract, transform, and load. Okay. If you see this picture, we have 3 data sources. What we do is we extract the data and we transform them as we want and we load into a data warehouse. Let me give a small example. Okay. Say you have a big company. Do you think any big company will have a store at one place or it will have at multiple places? It will have at multiple places, right? So when we have our data sources at multiple places, we collect those data from multiple places and put it in a data warehouse instead of leaving those in those data sources. Say you have your company in Chicago and you have a company in California and you have another company at New York. Okay, you have 3 big units. You have been selling data, you have been selling a lot of products, and you want to see how company works as a whole, and you want to see what is happening at all the places. Okay, say you found that okay, our New Jersey company is working like this, and okay, what our New Jersey company needs, which we have in our Chicago company. If you have data at one place, if one person can sit, he can analyze. Otherwise, it so will happen, somebody has to sit in New York, somebody has to sit in Chicago, somebody has to sit at California, and then they collect the data, and then they have to do all the processing at every place. Will that be difficult or will it be easy? You guys tell me what is the better approach? Hello? Any one of you?
Just merging the data.
What did you say?
Joining the data from different sources first.
Yeah, we have all the data at one place. That is what we want, right? That is the concept of a data warehouse. You might have a different, say if you go to Disney has 10 different types of business, 20 different types of resorts. You want this information at one place so that you can query whatever you want to query. Do you guys understand the significance of data warehouse and why is ETL needed? You can speak out also, don't have to.
Hello?
Yeah.
Does this mean we use ETL to put all the data in one data warehouse?
You are right.
Okay.
So you understand the importance of ETL, right? So
yes, that's clear.
So that is how we do it. And sometimes, say for example, say one place they will do different types of processing, other place they do a different processing, right? So to do all this we need ETL. Okay. Okay. ETL is just a process. Here I'm just trying to explain in the verbal way what is ETL. We extract data from different sources and transform and then load into final target. Okay. What do you mean by extracting the data? You have a different files, you read those files. What is meant by transform? Transform means, say, at one place the company is using gender as male, at other place the company is using gender as M, or other place they are using as 1 or 2. So to avoid all these discrepancies, what they do is they keep it as one single thing. Do you understand the concept of transform? Transform is basically when you have different formats. Say at one place the gender they store as male. Say in Chicago office they store gender as male. California they store as M, and other company they store other location they store as M. Then what they do is they make it as a common thing rather than putting in it very different ways. So what they do is they change into a common format. Any questions here? Any doubts? Akhilesh, any doubts?
Nope.
But what's the difference between extract and transfer?
Extract is you are just extracting as it is. If it is male, you are extracting as male, and whatever it is you are extracting as it is. Say California company has my name Kiran male. Okay. Chicago company has Kiran and M. Extract means I am pulling these two columns as is. Is that clear?
Yes.
But transform means I want to put it in a standard proper format. So I have decided I want to put it as complete name which is male. Did you get that? So I have to transform some files. If it is not clear, I will try to use the word and try to explain you. Is this clear? You want me to go an example and explain you?
It's clear.
Okay. We can do here also. Let me edit it. Say one company has, this is one of the source, okay? Kiran M. At other place, it has Kiran male. But final table I want as Kiran male. Initially I will read both of them as it is, and I use my transformation saying if it is M, change it to male. This is our source and this is our target. This is how we want to see. Clear, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So once this is again the same picture, he is going deep into it. A company has many systems, right? A company has operational system, ERP system, CRM system, flat files, they extract, they load into data warehouse. Once they load into data warehouse, they can do OLAP analysis, they can do reporting, they can do data mining. Okay, anybody knows what is ERP? Or anybody knows what is CRM?
Enterprise resource
Planning, yeah.
planning and customer relationship management.
Yeah. So your data can be in a, what is operational system? Anybody can tell me an example of operational system?
Windows.
Operational system means it is nothing more. Okay, if you are not talking, you can mute your phone, mute your voice. Okay. So operational system means day-to-day operation. What is a day-to-day operation for Amazon company? To sell books. What is the day-to-day operation of Walmart store? To sell stuff, right? So all of these, they pick it up, they extract, transform, and they load, and they do reporting and OLAP analysis. Reporting means, anybody knows what is meant by reporting? Reporting means just to tell how many our company has sold in a year and all those things. Data mining is related to finding trends and doing a predictive analysis. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Somebody's, I hear a lot of background noise. Could everybody mute their mics, please? So here I am giving an example why we need a data warehouse. Here they are taking an example of a video company. Say a video company has 3 stores. One is at West Store, another one is Central Store, another one is East Store. Say if the company wants to know how they are selling different, what kind of videos are taken by the people. To do that, if you don't have data warehouse, the manager has to call the West Store, and he has to call the Central Store, he has to call the East Store. Once he calls all the stores, they have to send them the reports, and he has to compile it, and he has to see, okay, what are the new videos we need, and what are the benefits we need. So did you see there is a lot of difficulties if you have 3 stores and you don't maintain any data warehouse kind of thing. Say if there is a process where this West Store records all the data, East Central Store records all the data, East Store records all the data, and they put all in the data warehouse. Once they do this kind of process, it takes few hours to understand the business. Is that clear? Hello?
It's clear.
So when does this kind of thing could happen? Generally in the night time, they load all this data into data warehouse. Say today he sold 10 books to a person. 20 books to this store, 30 books in this store. In the night, they load this. Day wise, every day they load it. Every day, every night, they load it. It is very, very easy to take decisions. Again, different companies, here it is different products, they load, making decisions is very, very easy. Again, the same thing. Now they are trying to understand about the customer. Okay? Does anybody know what kind of analysis they can do with the customer? Say, for example, do you guys get anything to your house as a form of advertisements? Any one of you? Anyone gets any what do you say? Any mails to your house for advertisements?
Like flyers, yeah. Promotional flyers.
Yes.
Yes.
So what they do is they get your information. You might have filled a form. They get the information. Okay? And you know, they try to collect all sorts of information and they try to understand what kind of things you buy so they can do more and more and more marketing with you. These are all also comes under CRM, and I work more towards CRM. So, so this is what they do. They collect your information, they collect what kind of hobbies you need, and say, for example, they get your some information from a survey, and your other information they get it from your credit card scores and all that. Credit card companies like Experian and others, they will send your information to them. So they get your information not from one place but from multiple places, and they join all those and try to understand you better. And they also try to get your information that, okay, Akhilesh, how much does he earn? Today, how much he is earning? Okay, after 3 years, how much he is earning? They will try to track you the whole and where you are living. Depending on that, they will sell the products. For that, they need to know your information. And they cannot get this whole information from one place. They need multiple sources, like companies like Experian, and surveys and flyers you fill at some places, or information you give at some stores. Sometimes you go to Best Buy and you give your information. Okay, they collect your data from many places, but to know everything about you, they will collect everything and they will put it in a data warehouse. Is the data warehouse concept clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is another picture of data warehouse and a data mart. Data mart is just a small part of data warehouse. Data warehouse tells you everything about the company. Say here, they get information from everybody and they have in the data warehouse. Did you see there are two data marts here? Where it says European data mart and USA data mart. Did you see this? So they make small data marts for a group of people. Okay, I make two data marts by myself in my company for direct mails and emails. These data marts are simple, very simple. Anybody can understand, anybody can pick it up. In data warehouse, sometimes it so happens it will be some of the information will be multiple tables. So it will be very difficult for a person who doesn't know much of a business or much of ETL. So what we do is we create a data mart for them and they use it. So data mart is a small portion of data warehouse and you make it for the comfort of the people to make things very easy for them. So data warehouse and data mart, are you guys clear? Any doubts in this?
No.
Everybody, any doubts?
No.
Okay. Data warehouse, popularly they defined as subject oriented, integrated, time variant and non-volatile. What does that mean? It means your data warehouse will have a common subject. Okay, this data warehouse is regarding financial and it is integrated. Every information will be integrated. Time variant, as I told you, they keep the information over a period of time. They just don't keep just today's information. Say for example, they want to track Christine. So what they will do is, yeah.
Okay.
So they want to track Christine's information. They will do it over a period of time. As a customer, how was Christine buying things? How is she buying today? So time variant is very, very important information in a data warehouse. Okay? And non-volatile means basically they don't delete anything from the data warehouse. These definitions are not very important, but the concept of data warehouse and ETL are important. This is small. Okay. Till now, can anybody summarize me what is meant by ETL? What is a data warehouse? What is a data mart? Anybody? Next.
Yeah, ETL means it is extracting, transfer, and loading to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Warehouse is the collection of our data.
Yes. Yes.
Wire smart means it is the small part of data warehouse.
You are right. You are right. Okay. Christine, you can also mute your yeah. Thank you. So, okay. Let me let me tell you one thing. Okay. It is not at all necessary to have an ETL tool. For many years, I have just written ETL code. Okay. You can do ETL by ETL tool as well as ETL code. Okay. ETL code means you will just handwritten code. Okay. But ETL tool is more of a graphical interface. It is more of a graphical user interface. You can do things by doing click, 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 click. You get the things done. So, do you guys understand what I mean by ETL tool and ETL code? ETL tool has a graphical user interface where they have everything is already done. All you need to know is to do few clicks and then you get your output. ETL code is you write with your hand everything. Okay. So there are advantages for both of them. Okay. With the tool, when I say graphical interface means it is obviously simple, it's fast, it's cheap, okay, and it can easily integrate metadata repositories. What does that mean? Say you have a table, Oracle table, you have a Teradata table, a DB2 table, a SAS table. It is very, very, very easy to integrate all this metadata, okay, and also it is very, 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 you don't have to write any kind of code. Like say for example, if you want to address a database table, how do you do that by code? Live name, something, Oracle, database equal to, password equal to, schema equal to, and all those things you have to write. But in an ETL tool, you really don't have to do anything. So everything looks very simple, straightforward, and everything looks at one place. Okay. Code base. When is the code base advantages is people have been writing code from long time. ETL tools came in last 15-20 years, right? So if somebody is already written in code, they just don't change it, okay? And also the people who are already coding, if you have already those programmers, you really don't have to buy an ETL tool. ETL tool again costs a lot. It is not cheap. So by using code based, you are saving money, and you are also, if you already have the programmers, it is easy. And as he said, hand coded ETL gives lot of flexibility. You can, by coding, you can write whatever you want to. But with ETL tool, you will have some restrictions, but most of the ETL tools also allow you to write code. Okay. Anybody, any doubts here? I want a couple of minutes of discussion here so that we are all on the same page.
Okay, by code you generally mostly mean SQL, right?
Code means you write in your base SAS and SQL.
Yeah, but for extracting, usually it's for most business intelligence tools who are
okay, let me show you. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, you got my point, right? So go ahead. Yeah.
So what we do is, as you are saying, code, what we do is we write, okay, we write what I do, what I do, okay, I will write live name, so and so, okay, and so. Then you write your data step, okay, or you write your in-file statement. This is the ways you get data, right? You try to write either live name or in-file and get your data. That's how you get data when you write a code, okay? With the ETL tool, one second, let me do something. Let me, looks like it started. Let me start my, it may need a couple of minutes to start the, you don't have to do in the companies what I am doing, because this we got it from somewhere. We have to do a lot of maintenance and all that, but okay. I will show you how we do in the ETL tool. What we do is we just drag and drop one particular thing, and it starts your extraction and everything. It takes care of itself.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I get what you're saying about the code.
Okay. So everybody got it? Code is you write taka, 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 taka. Here you have the automatic transformations. Okay. So let's go. Please interrupt me if somewhere it is confusing. Okay. Um, it is a for us the ETL tool is as Data Integration Studio. In the market there are tons of ETL tools like very popular. You know what is the popular ETL tool? Anybody? Informatica is a very popular tool. They use data stage. This all follow the same kind of process. They are generally a Java client, and it's like you have Windows look and feel, and you have lot of clicks to go. It is something like this. Data Integration Studio will be like this. Did you see? Here there are transformations here. So what this transformation do is, okay, I want to do a sort. What they will do is they bring a sort transformation here, and it sorts everything for you. You really don't have to write proc sort equal to and all those things. So it has this kind of interface, okay, and you have this kind of small. This is your data set where MDM underscore order fact. Did you see? Are you able to see this picture clearly? The topmost picture on the right side where it says MDM underscore order fact. This is table, and here are transformations. Did you guys see that? So it is just you have lot of transformations here, you just bring it here and it does everything for you. I will show an example in more detail. Okay, so let's metadata server. Okay, let me start up all of these, and then we can discuss more about I want to give a look and feel of how it looks, what it does, and all that. Anybody has any questions?
Is this Task Studio a part of TaskBase or different software?
It is, it is same thing as base as, but if you want to do proc sort, what you do? If you want to do a proc sort, you have to write proc sort equal to this and all those things, right? You don't have to do it here. That's what I was trying to tell. Okay, let's if everything works out good, I will try to show you pictorially what it is. Okay, so here did you see look and feel? It looks like ordinary general screen where you can click and go, right? Here you have three screens. One is folders where you can create folders for Nets, Enet, Akhilesh. We can create folders. Say here I made my own folder. Okay, don't worry about folders and all those stuff. Okay, one second. I use couple of laptops, so I get confused between Windows and Mac. Okay. Okay, I am having a job here. How to create the job and all that we can see another day. Okay, but let's try to understand what it is. Okay, a job is opening up. Did you see what we are doing here? Here we have a transformation here. Okay, so this transformation is known as the sort transformation. Okay, to do the same thing in your base as, you have to write a proc sort. Okay, proc sort, data equal to, and all those. Instead of that, I have created a job, and here we have lot of transformations. These transformations, what they do is, see here you have transformations on the left side. Can you guys see them? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So today we are just seeing overall theme. So I'm not going into detail of anything. Okay. So, okay, I have to do a join after this. So what I will do is, okay, this table I want to do a join. All I do is, I'm just getting 1 second. Okay, I need a join, right? So I bring a transformation here. I bring another table, and did you guys see it? So I need one more table. I will join it to other port it has. This is straightforward. Instead of writing a code of proc SQL, select star, join, and all those things, what I do is, I do all these transformations.
Can you control? How do you control it? How do you control if it's a left join or a right join?
You have all those things in the properties. When you say properties, you can do tons of things, or if you double click, you can do a lot of things. Let me show you how to double click and do that. Did you see here? If you go towards your right, it gives, because we are not used both the tables. Did you see here? You can do inner join, full join, left join, right join, cross join, union, and all those things. So what we are trying to do is, we are trying to see things in a bigger picture, what it does for us. If you run this for a couple of times, manipulating these things are easy peasy. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
So how do you decide the key variables for sorting?
You guys are going in details today itself. One second. As I said to you, we have 1 second. As I said to you, we always have a properties thing in here. Okay, I click properties. Did you see there is a sort by column here? Did you guys see it?
Yes.
So what we are trying to do today is, okay, just get a look and feel of it. And I will send you a syllabus. Did Satish send you any syllabus? What we will try to do is, we will try to do 3 or 4 transformations. Once we are done with those transformations, I want you to do a small project end to end by using these 4 or 5 transformations. How could we complete a project? And again, I will take few more transformations and complete a small project. So by this you will know how to use DI Studio, and also you will know how to do projects. Is that clear?
Yes, yes.
So today we are just going into, there are tons of options when you go to properties, and this is one thing which gives you a lot of flexibility. Okay. And another thing in transformations, we have access. Sorry. Did you see there is a file reader? Somebody asked me what is ETL and all those things, right? If you want every day to read a file, you keep a file reader here and it reads all the files. It's everyday job. Instead of writing code, you just put a file reader. Okay. So basically in transformations we have table readers and loaders. So here is Oracle bulk loader, Teradata table loader, and all those kind of things. So we have access, where you can access the data. We also have data which does the transformations. And third one is we also have analysis. If you want to do frequency, you just bring this thing in the frequency. That's about it, and it does all the frequencies. What kind of frequencies you want to do, it does those frequencies and all those things. Okay, 3 things we have seen in the transformations which I think are important. One is access. Access allows you to access tables. Okay. Another one is data, where you can just bring just use this transformation to change the data, and you can write your own transformations. You can do that. Okay, we will go through some of this, and you can do analysis. In transformations you can do 3 main things. One is accessing the data, analyzing the data, and also you can do data transformations. We have other things like change data capture and all those things. All that much detail we don't need it. Okay. And we have data quality also. For that we need a different tool known as Dataflux. But once you understand few transformations, you can handle anything very easily. It will not be a difficult task. So in this you have folders. Folders is, they create a separate folder for each of you guys. Say you guys are working for X company. So you are 4 of them are in one company. What they do is they create 4 folders for you, and you got Akhilesh folder, NetSenet folder, Christine folder. I am forgetting one more person. Who is that? There is a million folder. So they will have again a job, source, target. Okay, this is at a very high level, and these then we register metadata and do all sorts of manipulation that we will see in the next session. What I wanted you today to know was what is ETL, what is a data warehouse, what is the final what do you say? What is, how do we do everything in an ETL tool? Here our tool is SAS Data Integration Studio. So we have inventory. Inventory has everything. We don't have to go in this detail also. Okay. For now, what we need is transformations and folders. Okay. I can create 4 folders for all of you, and then you guys can manipulate the data, play with the data, and slowly and steadily create all these transformations. Is anything unclear here? Milind?
No, sir. It's good.
Okay. So I will send you the syllabus. Okay. I will send you the syllabus. If you want anything else, also let me know. We can add. So I'm pretty flexible about it. But what I want you to do is, you have to do a project. You have to do 2 projects. Okay. That is my goal, is to make you do 2 projects successfully. The more acquaintance you get, more comfortable you feel with it. Okay, we have 7 more minutes. Any doubts we can discuss?
So do you have the SAS TI Studio for Macintosh?
This also, it is not mine. I got from somebody else. I don't know. This I did it through virtual machine. I was not able to load onto my Mac actually. But you can practice on my. I will give a kind of remote connection on my laptop, and then you can practice it when you want to. Is that clear? Your
Yes, sir.
Kiran, my name is Kiran. You can call me Kiran. Please do not say sir. That
Okay.
Anybody has any doubts? Okay. If no doubts, let me wrap it up. Okay. We have our information at different places. That's why we have to pick it up, pick the data from those different places, and we have to transform them and load into our final data mart. Okay. So by using this data marts or data warehouse, people will do a lot of reporting and they do a lot of data mining. Okay. Our ETL tool is SAS GA Studio. This has folders, inventory, and transformation. The important thing about folder is everybody will have their own folder, main folder, and they will have 4 other folders inside. And also we have transformations. These transformations will do what we do by the code, like rank. We can use proc rank. SQL join is there. SQL join you can write through code. SQL set operator is there, and there are functions and everything are there. Those things also I will show you how you can do a function and all that. And here you see there is a user written code. Somebody wants to write his own code, he can go ahead and write his code. Okay? Do you see that everything is at one place? You even have a data flux where they clean the data. You can output your data, you can publish your data, everything is there in one place. That is the most important thing of any integration tool, ETL tool. So any questions? Nobody has any questions?
Can we know about the schedule of the class?
What is that?
The schedule of the class, how it's going to continue. Is it after 5:30 always?
So do you guys are free in the weekends?
Yes, sir.
All of them?
Only Saturday?
Yeah, mostly. Mostly, yeah.
Anybody has any problem weekend?
No.
Okay. So 5:30 to 6:30 is okay time on weekends too?
Yes.
I can make it on Sunday, but Saturday I'm free.
Sunday you are not free anytime or?
Saturday I'm free, but Sunday I'm gonna work.
Okay. So we will have a class tomorrow and then Monday at 5:30. Okay?
Okay.
I have your email ID. I will send you email IDs. I will send you an email or I will send an invite or something like that. Okay? Okay guys, if you have no questions, then have a great weekend. See you guys tomorrow at 5:30. If you want to ask something, you can ask me for 2 more minutes. Regarding you have any doubts for the interviews or you have any other doubts or anything, 2 minutes we can talk or
I was just thinking how to get this data integration from my SAS-based software.
I too don't know. You can access my computer whenever you want to. We can make something like that.
Okay.
Okay guys, then bye for today.
Bye, Karan.
Bye.